Alright guys, welcome to another video of our weekly market review where I review cryptos and where their prices are heading. Alright, so this week has been, let's just say, a very eventful week, with Bitcoin falling from this week's high of $50,000 back down to $40,000, and while it fell, it started to rise again back to $45,000 and then fell back down again to $40,000, currently sitting at $42,000. Now, why did this happen? Because this just happened out of the blue, right? Well, it's not really out of the blue, and this is why. As you can see here, it says China bans all cryptocurrency transactions in a sweeping crackdown. This is why the market fell all the way from its highs of $50,000 to $40,000. So, is this something you should be worried about? Should I or should you start selling your Bitcoin right now, being that China has banned Bitcoin? Well, no. This is not the first time that China is banning Bitcoin or cryptocurrency or whatever it is, right? This is not the first time. And I'm going to prove it to you that this is nothing you should be worried about. This is just something that China just does every single year. At least as far back as 2017, since I've been in the crypto market, China has been banning crypto. Anyways, let me just show you what I'm talking about. So it says here in this news article, Bitcoin drops $500 after more reports China will ban crypto exchanges, basically banning cryptocurrency, right? Now, when was this stated? In 2017. And then right after that, China is moving to eliminate all cryptocurrency trading with a ban on foreign exchanges. Now, when was this said? 2018. Okay, so the last one was in 2017. This one is literally a year later. There is no doubt that a news like this too also drove the price of Bitcoin among other cryptocurrencies down as well. Let's keep going. Look at another one again. China clamps down on cryptocurrency speculation but not blockchain development. Trust me, the crypto market doesn't care. It will go down in price. And when did this news come out again? That same year, 2018. The previous one came out in February. As you can see here, it came out in February 6th of 2018. And then the one I'm showing you right now came out in September of 2018. Guess what this did to the crypto market? Drove it down in price. Let's keep going. Alright, so you can see this news here. It says it's Bitcoin banned in China. They cracked down on Bitcoin again in 2019. Guess what this did to the market again? It still drove the price down some more. They brought out this one again, banning people from selling crypto or having crypto or whatever they needed to do using crypto. They banned it again last year. And now, here comes 2021. As we can see with the news now, China also bans cryptocurrency again in a sweeping crackdown. I mean, guys, and not so long ago this year, still this year, China actually did a crackdown on crypto miners, specifically Bitcoin miners, meaning if you're mining crypto or Bitcoin in China, you were told in this case to shut down your operations, right? In fact, this was what brought the price of Bitcoin to $30,000 initially, right? Before it started recovering again. And most of all those crypto miners have migrated out of China and they are now mining in other countries. So when I say this is not something you should be worried about, I mean it's not something you should be worried about. This is something that's been happening literally since 2017 and even as far back as 2013, right? Look at this here. This is another news of that's covering the story, right? So China is cracking down on crypto again. Even the person writing this article clearly has been in the cryptocurrency market for a very long time now, and they know that this is not the first time that this is happening. It says here, China is cracking down on cryptocurrency again. There's something in this article I actually want to show you guys. Look at this over here. China has targeted Bitcoin since 2013, forbidding financial institutions from handling Bitcoin transactions, and over the years has renewed its crackdown of the cryptocurrency market. Guys, this has been happening since 2013. And I'm telling you, in 2013, Bitcoin was literally worth nothing. Bitcoin was probably just worth like 15,000 naira or 20,000 naira, and that was like $100 or $200 then, right? This is when China had been doing this, their so-called ban of the cryptocurrency market. And guess what it would have done to the market then? It would have driven down the price of Bitcoin then. And even with all that, since 2013 that China has been doing all these, their bans and stuff like that, it has driven Bitcoin to its high of $65,000. Literally, Bitcoin rose all the way to $65,000. Currently sitting at $40,000 or thereabout, right? If the ban of Bitcoin actually spells the end of Bitcoin in China, Bitcoin would not be where it is today. So, to answer your question, right, should you be worried about this? Absolutely not. In fact, you should see this as a buying opportunity to buy Bitcoin, because literally in 2 weeks later, Bitcoin is literally back to where it was a few days ago. Basically, whenever you hear anything from China, don't even be bothered about it, because it's literally, it's inconsequential. A country now accepts Bitcoin as a legal tender, meaning that if you live in that country and you want to buy something, the person who is selling to you is legally permitted to accept Bitcoin or dollars. So if you go to El Salvador right now and you want to buy, let's say, a toothpaste, if you tell the person that's selling that you want to buy a toothpaste and you have Bitcoin, they will literally provide a means to accept it from you, because it's a legal currency. And a few other countries are starting to want to do the same thing by making cryptocurrency, or Bitcoin in this case, legal. All right, so with all this happening, let's see how much it has really affected Bitcoin and if it's something to actually really cry out about. All right, so here is Bitcoin. So you can see Bitcoin was actually going as high as $52,000 before it crashed back down to $45,000. Came back up to around $50,000, fell back down again to $40,000 because of the Chinese news, right? Now, if you remember where we were literally about a month and a half ago, we were literally at $30,000 or about $29,000 in price. With a Chinese ban like this, or with a news as big as this, Bitcoin should have fallen back down to $30,000 or fallen really, really low to even $25,000, because it's supposed to be a big deal, right? But no, look at it now. The cryptocurrency market is just really so strong that the market only dropped by, let's say, 20% because of this news, right? So it fell all the way from $50,000 to $40,000. Okay. Big deal, right? So what's happening here is the market really holding support very well. So $40,000 seems to be a very strong support. So even with the world crypto ban, whatever ban that's happening in China, we can see that the market just fell to as low as $40,000. Even though with news like this, it should be more, right? But I guess it's safe to say that people who have been in the crypto markets for a while now all remember that China has been doing this for a while now, and it's really nothing to worry about. And I'm sure the people that actually even really sold this market are people that are probably new to the crypto market and are probably just hearing this for the first time and think it's a big deal. Guys, it's literally not a big deal. In fact, if China wants to ban Bitcoin, it's fine. Let them ban it. And let me tell you something. China isn't the only country that have banned Bitcoin, right? Remember that we live in Nigeria, and Nigeria has also banned Bitcoin, but not fully. They just banned it by preventing we, the users, from communicating easily with the banks. So in order to buy Bitcoin now or any other cryptocurrency, we have to do it peer to peer, where I sell it to somebody who wants to buy and they sell to me if I want to buy, right? I've made a video about that. If you've not watched that, you'll find it in the top right corner of your screen. And I think in my last video that I made with you guys, when I covered Bitcoin, I also told you guys to put your buy limit at the $40,000 range. And if you did, definitely you've gotten into Bitcoin right now, because the market definitely fell back down to that spot. And right now, currently recovering, sitting down around $42,000. So what do you do now? If you've not gotten into Bitcoin yet, or you were scared or whatever, it's fine. This is why I'm bringing you guys this information, so you will see it. Set a buy limit again at $40,000, just in case if the market comes back down there. And another thing you should also do is to set another buy again at the $35,000 range, just in case if another news comes out again that is fear-mongering, that can make people want to sell the market. Set another buy limit at $35,000, because if it will break $40,000, the next stop could be $35,000, or the next stop is most likely going to be $35,000. So set another buy limit there so that you're able to get Bitcoin at cheap prices. Guys, I cannot stress this enough. This is something that has been happening in the past and it's going to keep happening again in the future. It's really not a big deal. Take advantage of it and buy Bitcoin at a cheap price. Alright guys, so another one we're going to take a look at is XRP. And I think last week, I told you guys about XRP and how it's in a great price of $1. And last week, that was correct. XRP was sitting at the perfect price of $1. And if you had bought it, then you bought it at a good price. But since Bitcoin happened and China happened, it drove the price down to as low as 80 cents. And if you would like to get in now, sure, you can get in with, let's say, 10 or 15% of your cash reserves at its current price right now, because it's below $1, so it's still at a good price. But where you should be setting a majority of your cash reserve, maybe let's say 20-30% of your cash reserves, is at the 78 cents range, right? Or you could just say 80 cents range. So set another buy limit at the 80 cents range, because chances are the market is going to come down there and retest that support. So in case if the market comes back down there, you'll be able to scoop up some XRP at a more cheaper price. Remember guys, XRP fell all the way from literally at this point $2, and it's currently sitting at half the price. So basically you're scooping up a very good deal in XRP. So when you get in at these cheap prices, once Bitcoin starts taking off again, trust me, all these ones will follow and you'll make easy profit. Now, another one we're going to be taking a look at is Solana. And the reason why I'm putting this in here is because of what I told you guys last week about Solana. I just want to be sure that you guys actually did what I told you guys to do. I told you guys earlier on that a good place to buy Solana was at $140. And when I was making the video last week, I think it was sitting at around $160, right? And then I told you guys that if you've not gotten into Solana yet, still set another buy limit at $140 and set another one at $120 and set another one at $100, or I think $95 or something like that, right? Now, we can see that the price of Solana actually came down to hit the $120 mark. So, if you're one of the people that listen to me and set your buy limit at the $120 mark, you would have gotten some even cheaper Solana. Solana is something that I've been pumping and pumping for a while now. If you're new to Solana, it's been pumping all the way from as low as $20. It has just been pumping all the way to its high of $200, right? And it seemed like it was not stopping. But about a week or 2 weeks ago, I put in some levels that you should be buying the market as, because I felt like the market was going to be coming down towards those areas. As you can see, the market came towards the area of $140 as I told you guys to do so. It also has recently come down to another support where I told you guys to set a buy limit at. It came down to that support of $120, and the only level it has not gotten to yet that I told you guys to set a buy limit at is the $95 level. So if you've still not gotten into the market yet and you would like to get in at a cheap price, you can get in right now, and then you can still set another buy limit again at $120 just in case if the market comes back down there. So if Bitcoin falls lower, Solana could still see its price fall back down to the $120 range, and then also still set another buy limit at the $95 range just in case if the market comes back down there. Okay? Guys, this is how you get cheap deals. This is how you buy cryptocurrencies at times like this, when there is fear everywhere, when there's news, bad news everywhere, and people are like, saying it's the end of the cryptocurrency market. Trust me, it's not. These are the times that people actually buy cryptocurrencies and then they take advantage of the dips. You don't buy cryptocurrency when it's high, you buy it when it's low, so that you can sell it for some profit when it's high. Alright, so Ethereum. If you want to buy some Ethereum, buy it now because it's sitting at a good price. If you guys remember last week, in fact for weeks now I have been saying it, Ethereum is at a good price at $3,000. I mean, it came down all the way from almost $4,000, right? Came down to sit around $3,000, $3,100 range. I was telling you guys, if you want to buy some Bitcoin, some Ethereum, then you could buy it at that point in time. But the major place you want to set a good portion of your cash reserves is at the 2850 level, $2,850 level. When Bitcoin fell, Ethereum inevitably fell as well, and it finally got to that level of $2,850. In fact, it fell towards the $2,660 level. So which means that if you had set a buy limit at the $2,850 or $2,800 level, you would currently be in some good profit right now, because you've actually bought Ethereum at a very good price. Since when the market broke this $2,800 level since August, it had not come back down there till now. So if you would like to buy some Ethereum, this is the perfect price to buy it at. This was the level that I was telling you guys to get it at. This is the level that every other person too is looking at and they want to buy now. In case if the market continues to fall, aka Bitcoin still falls back down towards the $35,000 level, well, we can target for Ethereum that it could fall back down to as low as the $2,300 level, right? So what you can do again is to set a buy limit at the $2,300 level for Ethereum, because Bitcoin, whether you like it or not, Bitcoin controls, for the most part, just controls majority of the markets. In fact, it controls 100% of the market. But if you want to buy some Ethereum now, buy it now. It's at a very good price. Alright, so here we go with Polkadot. Now, Polkadot is off from its high of $50 at this point, right? So if you would like to buy some Polkadot, you can buy it now for just a little percentage of your cash reserve. But a good place to actually set a buy limit for Polkadot is at the $26 range, right? Just set it at $26. So in case if the market comes back down there, you can get some cheap Polkadot at that price and then continue it all the way to the top. Because Polkadot is also another one that has been moving up strongly for a while now. But I would say Cardano is actually more popular than Polkadot in terms of people that are using it, staking on the platform and stuff like that. Cardano is more stronger than Polkadot, but Polkadot is still something to be reckoned with. So if you would like to get some Polkadot at a cheap price, I would say put a buy limit at $26. And if you would like to buy some now, it's still at a great price right now. It's currently sitting at $30.30, right? You can buy it right now, and even if the market starts going up from here, you will still see some healthy profits. If you enjoyed this video and would like to support this channel, ways to do that are going to be on your screen and in the description below. For more videos like this, please click on the subscribe button below and click on the notification bell right next to it. I release new videos every week and you'll be the first to be notified when that happens. And don't forget to like this video and share it with people who you think need to see it as well. Thank you very much, and that's all for this video, and I will see you guys soon. Cheers.